So we just received a frago for our raid. I'm gonna go over all the stuff that I changed in the original op order since we've been doing the same op order for the last 4 weeks. So here we go. AOI still the same. Area of operations have changed a little bit. Northern boundary will be the top grid coordinates Echo Golf 84907, ending at Echo Golf 85907. The eastern boundary does not go past the eastern side of the road of grid coordinate Echo Golf 9785 to Echo Golf 90585. The western boundary will be the road running north to south by 0.9 CST 2018 point selection to 0.37 CST 2018 points selection, and the western or the southern boundary will be, it does not go past the southern side of grid coordinates Echo Golf 9584 to Echo Golf 9585. Terrain's generally flat, scattered areas, thick vegetation, possibly muddy terrain or foot march. Possibly a muddy terrain for a foot march due to changing weather conditions. Weather, it's overcast, 30% chance of rain, 75% chance of humidity. If it does rain, this will cause muddy terrain to ruck march through and possible flooded areas with pools of water, and there will be a visibility of 20 meters. So our mission is to conduct a raid no later than April 17th, 10:30, 2020. Bravo Company conducts raid on key sites in order to deny Ariana forces freedom of maneuver located in the company AO to set conditions for future operations and eventual transition of the AO to Atropian security forces. Friendly movement will be hindered due to muddy terrain, thus lengthening movement time. Also, we will need to counter-track ourselves, being cognizant of muddy footprints, so we will be walking at the footprints of the person in front of us as close as possible, and then we'll go back and try to cover those up. Visibility will be 20 meters. This will affect our dispersion and movement formations throughout. The sound of rain, if it does rain, will mask our movement, and as we push through thick vegetation prior to objective. Commander's intent. The purpose of our operation are to set conditions so that we can turn the area of operations over to Atropian security forces after the elimination of organized Ariana forces in the AO, aggressively locate and destroy the Ariana forces in regimental AO, maintain an offensive mindset, and conduct defensive operations only to prevent Ariana forces from retaking key terrain or regaining supplies and materials while following ROE. Our mission is, like I said earlier, conduct a raid no later than April 17th, 10:30, 2020. Bravo Company will conduct raid on key sites in order to deny Ariana forces freedom of maneuver located in the company AO to set conditions for future operations and with the eventual transition of the AO to Atropian security forces. The con-op is the purpose is to deny enemy freedom of maneuver within the AO. This will allow local Atropian forces to reestablish security. Decisive to this operation is the destruction of forces and equipment. IVO Objective Thunder. This is decisive because it degrades enemies' ability to use vital mission command and communication nodes. So tasks for our platoon, 4th platoon, will be to conduct the raid on Objective Hammer at Echo Golf 8458 90561 no later than April 17th, 10:30, 2020. Phase 1, Scheme Mover, will be planning. This phase begins upon receipt of the Frago and continues until crossing line of departure. 4th platoon conducts PCIs and PCCs and rehearsals. PL and PSG will brief the squad leader, then the squad leader will brief the team leader, and the team leaders will brief their teams. After each brief is conducted, we will conduct back briefs to ensure everyone understands the mission. Phase 2 begins. Phase 2 movement begins crossing LDs, and after PCCs and PCIs and rehearsals are done, and upon establishment of ORPs. Timeline I'll mention later. Order of movement will be 4th platoon will radio into headquarters for a pickup by LMTV before moving from current location and traveling over watch formation 90 degrees at 300 meters to checkpoint 1 at Echo Golf 84489er653 on the west side of the road. Here they will be the platoon. Here the platoon will be picked up by 2 LMTVs and dropped off at checkpoint 2 at the bend of the road at Echo Golf 84589er602 to save time and energy to ensure 100% combat readiness. From checkpoint 2, we'll move 200 meters at 54 degrees to set up an ORP at Echo Golf 84439er590. After completion of ORP setup, we will conduct priorities of work. And we will set up for our raid and conduct a lice report to prepare for contingencies and call headquarters for supplies we anticipate we need after mission completion. See, this is different from all the other op orders because we're anticipating our needs of ammo, liquid, and whatever supplies else we need. Phase 3, action objectives. Action on objectives will be establishment of ORPs and will begin after establishment of ORPs and end once 4th Platoon conducts raid on Objective Hammer, Echo Golf 84589er561 no later than April 17th, 10:30, 2020 in order to set the conditions for future operations. 4th Platoon moves into the ORP per platoon SOP, conducts SILs and leadership meets in the center with security squad to prepare for leaders recon. PL, RTO, security squad leader, first squad leader, second squad leader, weapon squad leader, and PSG and medic will go on the leaders recon. PL will leave Gotwa with PSG and medic, and leaders recon is counted out of ORP and heads out to the RP to the PL's discretion. RP Objective Hammer is Echo Golf 84489er570. Once RP has been reached and established, PL contacts PSG to prepare soldiers, weapons, and equipment. Recon surveillance team is in place, and at the RP to watch the objective. PL gives Recon surveillance team Gotwa and gives them the responsibility of providing further intelligence, ground discussions, and objective. Leaders Recon conducts reconnaissance without compromising the patrol. Recon support by fire position, then assault position, confirms location of security support and assault positions. Right flank security will be placed at the fork of the road as seen in the terrain model, and left flank security will be placed at the eastern side of the road by the bend. Gun 1 and Gun 2 will be placed on the eastern side of the road with the fork in the road as seen in the terrain model. After the raid is conducted, we will conduct SILs and lace reports to update headquarters at the LOA to ensure that we only take and get the necessary equipment that we need instead of taking on more. We'll call that in right after we reach our LOA, and after mission completion, we'll establish patrol base raider at Echo Golf 84389er535 and prepare for future operations. After action on, we will conduct priorities of work, ammo check, relocation, water, and equipment. Again, we will be cleaning. We'll do it squad by squad basis, but we'll be doing it at the same time with one squad up at all times, just in case something happens. That'll probably be the weapon squad, and then we'll split the weapon squad up into 2 and have everybody else cover them. Phase 4 will be consolidation and reorganization for follow-on operations. This phase begins when the 4th Platoon is in their follow-on patrol bases poised for operations and establish security and priorities of work. Stream of fires. There are no stream of fires, just like the last one for this operation. And our timeline will receive frag order no later than 09:30. Conduct TLPs 09:30 to 10:30, 10:30 to 12:30 movement to objective, and conduct raid 12:30 to 1300 AAR and leader change. That's all. Thank you.